Hi everyone, my name is Anna. I'm a fitness specialist at the Canada Game Centre, and today I'm going to demo an EMOM workout for you. So EMOM stands for every minute on the minute. So what I'm going to do is give you a list of exercises. You are going to set a timer, and for every minute on the minute, you're going to do that list of exercises. So the faster you do those exercises, the more rest time you will have for the remainder of that minute. So I'm also going to give you allotted amounts of time to do those exercises in either 5 or 10 minutes. So you will need some weights for this workout. I have 2 dumbbells here, but you can use anything from cans of soup or laundry detergent or paint cans. If you only have 1 weight, that's also fine. You can do all of the exercises with either 1 or 2 weights. First things first, make sure you're nice and warm. So in the description, there's a link to our CGC warm-up video. If you haven't already warmed up, make sure you do that now. So now that we're nice and warm, I'm going to take you through the first EMOM. So our first EMOM is 5 minutes long, and there are 3 exercises. There are bodyweight exercises. We don't need our dumbbells for this first one, so I'm going to set these off to the side. And our first exercise is 6 walkouts, or inchworms, as they're sometimes called. Then we're going to do 10 bodyweight squats, and then 10 mountain climbers. So again, you're going to start a timer, and every minute on the minute, you're going to go through all those exercises. So I'm just going to demo the first minute for you so you can see what the exercises look like. And I'm going to start my timer, just normal stopwatch, in 3, 2, and here I go. So starting with my 6 walkouts, I'm hinging forward, walking my hands out, and then coming back up. I can bend my knees to get myself back up, just coming into a nice little plank, making sure my core is engaged. Like so, and I've got 1 more. Coming up for 6, pardon me, oh yes, 10 body weight squats. Forgot my numbers for a second. Keep my hips back, chest forward. And 10. And then down for 10 mountain climbers. 8, 9, 10. So, looking at my watch, I've got about 15 seconds of rest left. So, that's all I'm going to show. What you would do is continue doing those exercises every minute on the minute for 5 minutes. After that, you're going to take a 2-minute break. And then we're going to move into our next EMOM, which is also 5 minutes. For this one, you will need some weights. So I'm going to have those handy. And again, we've got 3 exercises for our second EMOM. We're going to do 4 push-ups, 6 curl presses, and then 8 goblet or dumbbell squats. So again, I'm just going to show the first round, demo all the exercises. So resetting my timer and getting ready for some push-ups. Starting with 4 push-ups in 3, 2, and here we go. So push-ups can be done from the toes or the knees, making sure core is tight, hips stay down. I'm going to come up for my 6 curl presses. Curling up, rotating, pressing the weights overhead. Like so. Keep the core engaged, make sure I'm not arching my back. And again, you can do this with 1 weight as well, just curling and then pressing overhead like so. Last one. And then I'm in for 8 goblet squats. Pushing the hips back, weight held at the chest, and 8. There we go. So if I'm looking at my timer, I've only got about 10 seconds left. So I'm going to use that 10 seconds of rest. And then when my timer hits 1 minute, I'm going to do that again. So that's your second EMOM, doing that for 5 minutes. After that, take another 2-minute rest, not 10-second rest, take a 2-minute rest. And then for our final 2 EMOMs are actually 10 minutes long, but they have a slight twist. So for the 10-minute long EMOMs, you've got 2 exercises, but you're only doing 1 exercise per minute. On the odd minutes, you're going to do 30 Russian twists. On the even minutes, you're going to do 10 burpees. So then that way you only do each exercise 5 times. So for the Russian twist, you'll just need one weight. You can do these without weight as well. And again, I'm just going to demo the first 2 minutes so you can see both exercises. Starting with my 30 Russian twists in 2, 1, and go. So for the Russian twists, feet can stay down. I'm just rotating my chest from side to side, making sure my core is engaged. If you want to make it harder, feet come off the ground, balancing on my hips. Again, core is engaged. I'm not worrying about touching the dumbbell to the ground. I'm just worrying about getting some rotation through my torso. Got a few more. And done. Now I've got 25 seconds of rest left. So I'm gonna take my time getting up, get ready for my burpees. I'm gonna do 10 burpees when that timer hits 1 minute. I'm gonna give a whole bunch of options for the burpees as well. 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, down. So taking the feet back, full push up, feet leave the ground. Always an option to drop the knees down to the ground for the push up, or eliminate the push up altogether. Just come into a plank position for a second. Also option to eliminate the high impact. Just step the feet forward and back, come up onto the toes. I have 2 left. And done. I've got 20 seconds of rest before I'd go back and do 30 Russian twists. So again, use that rest time. That's as much as I'm going to show for that one, but you do that for 10 minutes. 2-minute rest between. Then we're into our final EMOM. So our last EMOM is 10 minutes, just like the last one. And again, we're alternating exercises. So our first exercise, we're going to do 20 lunges or jump lunges. And for our second exercise, we're going to do 15 thrusters. So you will need the weights for the thrusters. You can use 1 or 2 weights. All right, so after your 2 minutes is up, getting ready for our jump lunges or our regular lunges. For 3, 2, here we go. So again, you can step back, bring that knee close to the ground, make sure front knee is right over top of front ankle. If you're comfortable here, you can add a little hop, making sure that you have your balance. Front knee is still right over front ankle. Or if you like, you can do the full plyo. Still got my balance. A few more. And rest. So I've got about 25 seconds of rest left. I'm going to use that rest. Big deep breaths. Getting ready for my 15 thrusters. So again, you can hold 1 or 2 weights. I'm going to start with 2, and I'll show you with 1. I have 5 seconds. Weights come up to the shoulders. In 2, 1. Here we go. Down to the squat and overhead. Keep the core tight. Hips go back. If you want, you can do it with 1 weight, down and up. Everything's staying the same. Core is still tight. Hips don't go back. You can also eliminate all the weight. Just raise those arms over your head. 2 more. And there's 15. 25 seconds of rest. After that, I go back to my jump lunges. So again, faster you go, the more rest time you'll have, but the more out of breath you'll likely be. So that's it for our EMOM workout. Don't forget to cool down afterwards. There's a link in the description for our CGC cooldown video. And if you want us to cover anything in specific in these videos, please let us know either in the comments or send us an email. Thanks for watching. See you next time.